Hello guys, this is Two Nerds in Canada. It's been over a month since we are here in Toronto and we would like to tell you our top 10 first impressions of Canada. So here we are.
So, number 1, the scale of things. The first thing we noticed when we arrived in Canada is how huge everything is here. From the size of the portion on your plate to the width of the streets, the buildings are absolutely vast. And even the trucks are huge here.
Yeah.
Especially compared to Europe.
Number 2, people and their kindness. We've been so surprised how people are so friendly in Canada. They are very helpful. From the moment we arrived to country, right on the immigration, we've been pretty scared, how the things will go and if we'll get the open work permit and if there won't be any troubles with it. No troubles whatsoever. It was smooth as butter and people are extremely fine here. We already managed to make some friends.
So, number 3 is diversity. This is an obvious one for Toronto. And there are so many different cultures here and you can hear so many different languages in the streets. But I think that's what makes Toronto so beautiful. You have different parts of town with different communities. So you have a Greek town, you have a Chinatown, and there's even a small Czech community near Scarborough, and their part of town is called Masaryk town.
Number 4, cleanliness. There are very little graffiti on the streets or on the buildings. The streets are well kept. Everything is very clean. And it's very pleasant to be here. So in comparison to some places, even in fairy tale Prague, it's very clean and it's very well kept.
Number 5 is public transport. We found that public transport is here, especially if you live near the south of the lakes and the downtown. It's very reliable and it's quite convenient. There are buses running every couple of minutes and the subways have been without a problem so far. The only downside is that the monthly pass is about $150, which is quite a lot. So we've been experimenting with the pay-as-you-go system now. And yeah, it's also convenient that you have usually one streetcar line or one subway line runs along one station, one street. So it's really easy to plan your trip because everything is in right angles here, so when you know the junction you want to get off at, you just do.
Number 6, cost and quality of the food. We've been pleasantly surprised that the cost of food here is not that high. Yeah, and if you'll cook for yourself, you will manage to live with around $300 per month. That being said, the only noticeable drawback are dairy products and especially cheese. They are a bit pricey and they are not that great.
So, number 7 is sorting out things in person. In Prague you can sort out everything online, from banking to shopping, everything. Here it's usually more common to go to the branches and sort out things in person. It also enables you to get specific discounts that you wouldn't be able to get online.
Number 8. Canadians pay too much for alcohol, insurance and their phones. I mean, seriously, how bad it is. You will pay for a car in the insurance payment sometimes even more than for the payment of owning a brand new car. Especially if you don't have any history. Phones are quite expensive. You will do around $60 per month with unlimited plan and some data, but not that much. And alcohol is sold only in specialized shops and it's not that cheap either.
Number 9 is safety in Canada. This is quite a big topic for us and so far we felt extremely safe here. In the evenings you see police cars patrolling the areas and yeah, occasionally you do see a drunk guy or homeless guy, but even those seem polite here.
And number 10, symmetry in Canada. Unlike in Europe, where the cities were made for people to walk and to horses. Canada was first. The Canadian cities were first planned and then built. So everything is into right angles. The streets are so long, and this makes it very easy to navigate. But the distances are quite high. So you will need to take some public transport, or you'll need to have a car. You won't do much with walking here.
So this has been our first 10 impressions of Canada, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe and all this. Follow us on Medium and Facebook as well. We also have an Instagram. All the links are in the description below. And yeah, follow our journey, see what happens next, because we're interested.
Yeah, okay, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.